Week 23, plant parts, 4th grade. Teachers, what I'm going to do is we're going to make a little plant collage this week. And I have assembled the parts here that you're going to need. What I did is I started with a piece of black construction, but it doesn't matter what color. It can be blue. I wouldn't use yellow since we are going to make a sunflower. So let them pick some other color. Blue, whatever. Not green and not yellow. I went ahead and assembled the sun. I'm going to show you in a minute how I did that. Because I had a piece of wasted paper and I didn't, of course, want to waste it. So I've got the sun on there. What I did, let me show you that real quick before I forget, is I had this piece of wasted paper and I just made me a arc, and there's my sun. And then I took the rest of it and I cut me some sun rays. So there's your sun. If these are too long and they're hitting their flower, they can trim them off. I didn't glue these down all the way because I'm trying to make this three-dimensional so that it has a little interest. So there's my paper. I'm going to show you how to make this fold and cut it. And if you feel like you want to do that before you come to the science lab, I'll be glad to come around to your room and get your kids to do them before you go to science lab, because I just don't know how 4th grade will do on this. I'm going to show you on this video how to make it. I took a piece of yellow paper, not cardstock, and I folded it to get a square. So I'm going to have some waste there, and make sure they crease that paper good. So there I have my square. I'm going to cut this off. That's the wasted part I made my sun out of, and my sun rays. I'm going to lay that to the side. I don't need that now. And I'm going to make sure that I keep my fold down. And that's a triangle. And I'm going to keep it a triangle. And there's my fold. If you want to make these before you go and put them all in a bag, it might save you some time. And I'm just going to keep folding. And I'm going to keep folding in the same direction always. One more fold and I'll be through. And I got my fold here, my points down. All this up here is going to be waste. So what I'm going to do, and you wouldn't believe how big this is if you don't cut it low. So I'm going to cut it about right there and make a point. And then I'm going to cut it about there and make another point. And it's actually this little bitty piece of paper out of that big one. But when I open it up, it makes a big sunflower. If I can get it open. There we go. So that's how I did that. And all this is wasted except for your sun parts. So I'm going to lay that over there. And I'm not going to glue this whole thing down because I want it to be three-dimensional. So I'm just going to put some glue right here. And I'm going to glue it down. It doesn't matter if it's touching the sun's rays. Hopefully our flowers are getting the sun rays. Now let me back up a minute and put my stem on there. So, and in fact do this first because the kids may forget about it, and I did too, sorry. Put a little glue on my stem, which is just a piece of green construction paper. I trimmed off the bottom. This is why you want to do this first. And here's my dirt. I tore it off a piece of brown construction paper.